Shit. What up there, anime and manga communities? This is your boy Chidi, or Chidia, whatever the hell it is you want to call me. And today I'm here to talk about Shingeki no Kyojin, or Attack on Titan, whatever the fuck it is you want to call it. Chapter 600. Let me taper it back a bit. Chapter 60. Now, before I get started, I want to go ahead and say this. Okay. I used to... Shingeki no, I'm gonna do a let's talk on Attack on Titan, like of the whole series as a whole and my personal feelings on it and whether you should read it or not. But for the sake of today, Kingdom didn't release a chapter today from what I saw, and I don't think a Magi chapter is out today either. So I'm just trying to give something for the fans, my loving and loyal fans, to watch and be entertained with besides the Vinland Saga thing. I like to post up at least 2 videos a day just to keep things, kind of cool and whatever. And by the way, don't like V-necks. V-necks suck as shirts, like for real. Like fucking V-necks. Anyways, so yeah, so don't expect me to talk about Attack on Titan every month because I'm not really like super into the series like that anymore. So I'm just gonna do let's talks on it here or there every month when I don't have other shit to cover. So let's go ahead and get started. Shingeki no Kyojin chapter 60. This week's chapter starts off with what is his name? Levi. Is it Revi or Levi? Because I know in the in Japanese L's are replaced with R's. I'm just gonna say Levi. We have Levi and Mikasa, Armin, and the rest storming the MP Central Base Station, whatever, and they kidnap the commander in chief there. And then they begin the slow, painful process of beautiful, beautiful torture. Gotta love it. You want to get your answers out of a suspect? Screw questioning and legal methods. Use waterboarding and torture. It always gets the right answer. Anyways, so as they're torturing him, they find out that he knows zilch on where, what is his name? Eren and, what was the other girl's name? Eren and, what is her name? The other blonde haired chick, like, what was her name? Historia, that's her name, and Historia are at. But he doesn't know, obviously, because they didn't tell him. And then he starts talking about how their fight is futile and how the Survey Corps is going to keep killing, how the king is going to keep having the Survey Corps executed, and how they're going to execute Erwin and the leader of the Survey Corps and blah, blah, blah. And then as he's, talking smack, they notice that some people are coming. And he's like, can you see now that everything is futile? And then we jump over to, what is it? I can't remember the exact name of the newspaper journalist area, but that's where it's at, where the chief and Roy are talking. And they're talking about how, Roy's like, oh, it's kind of messed up that we keep writing falsehoods about what the Survey Corps is doing. And the chief is like, well, we got to do what we got to do to protect, those who are important to us. Because I have the power to protect those who are important to me. I don't want my family to get murdered. You know what I'm saying? And then Hanji Zo comes in and she's like, look, I don't want to hurt you people, but I'm going to need y'all to come with me for like a day. Just come with me for a day and we're going to figure it out. So they come with her for a day through the Trost district. And while that's happening, we see Flegel being chased down by the MP, and they're going to kill him because, Reeves and he might know shit and they want to, have him 86 iced. And then he gets the MP to give the confession that Reeves stayed in the Trost district to have the people's backs. And on top of that, it was the MP that killed Reeves, not the Survey Corps. So when he hears this, Flegel has Hanji Zo and some other dude come in and back him up so that he doesn't get murdered. And the people of the Trost district all hear this and are intent on spreading the word, but it can only go so far. So this explains why Hanji Zo had to bring in the journalists so that they can really spread the news and get the rumor aflame. Well, not rumor, the truth aflame. And from there, they have like this, conversation with the chief, and he's like, "Yo, look, man, how you're asking me to kill all those who work under me and my family by speaking out against the government? How am I supposed to do that?" And so then the chapter ends off with us jumping over to Erwin, who is now in the king's hand, in his control. And he's like, so what are we going to do with you, basically? And that's where the chapter ends off. Now, I want to talk about a few things with this chapter before I move on, before I, cut the video off. For starters, I want to talk about something that happened in last chapter, because I don't really do Let's Talks on Attack on Titan. I didn't talk about this, but I really like how the author handled Armin killing someone. I really like that, because in a lot of manga and media in general, when someone goes and kills another person, it's just easy, bam, done. Like, people are just cool. Like, I mentioned that in Nakami Got Killed, where people just go kill people and it's just cool. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. When you take your first life, that changes you. That hurt. That, like, if you research, soldiers who've been through that and have actually, done the act of killing another person, that affects you mentally, physically. Like, it's something that you can never forget. And I really like how they handled that last chapter. But now into this week's chapter, I like how we're touching upon, governmental control and how the people react to governmental control. Because if you think about it, this is pretty much goes with every government, especially nowadays, is where the government has so much power and they can do so much. They can kill your whole family. They can do so much stuff, and everyone's scared to do something. Everyone's scared to stand up and try and do something. And I understand it. Like, I understand where the chief is coming from, because you don't want to get your whole family murdered. You don't want to lose. You don't want to get yourself killed. You don't want everything to end horribly because you wanted to play the hero. But I feel like, this is just my personal feeling, I feel like is life worth living if all you are is a coward and you run from death? Because death is going to come, and it's going to come. If death is going to come, it's going to come. But you got to do something. What about, you want your kid to grow up in a world like that? You can gamble it on and maybe make a difference, and maybe have your kid grow up in a world where they don't have to deal with it, or you could fail. But isn't it worth a try to make a better world? That's where I stand. It's like, I always feel like you should try to make a better world. Everyone is always on this give up and, it's stupid, and, what is it? Like, oh, well, only idiots go and do this. Well, sometimes the world needs idiots. I feel like if the world had a few more idiots, maybe things would get changed and done better. That's just me. But hey, whatever. I just wanted to mention that, talk about that real quick. I enjoyed that. But other than that, good. It was a chapter. I don't really give ratings, so yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and call that a Let's Talk. So this is your boy Chitty, Richard Diaz, signing out. Please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and do other things to help a Black brother thrive. And I will catch y'all on the flip. It's been golden. Peace out, anime and manga communities. Really hate V-neck shirts.